Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to another episode of Get Candid with Krishna on Rashtam When Nation Matters. Now this morning I have been joined by a very pretty girl and she's an entrepreneur. So you can guess that this conversation is going to be one of my favorites because when entrepreneur meets entrepreneur, they talk a lot about everything that's happening in the world. So I will introduce you to our very special guest and let me just give you a small hint that her video went viral across the country, actually across the world, when she talked about how her photos were morphed by one of her cousins. So let's go meet her. Hello Shruti.
Hi,
Welcome.
thank you so much.
So how
Lovely
does
meeting
it
you.
feel to be back home?
Amazing. I've come back after like 5-6 months now, so it's been a while.
Right. So Shruti currently lives in Goa,
Yes.
and that is the coolest thing.
Thank you. No, it is. It is. I think I'd call it one of my next best decisions
Right.
to move to Goa.
Right. All right. So like I said in the introduction that Shruti is an entrepreneur. She runs an organization called Chai Pani. Initially, she started her career. She was studying engineering. Then she dropped out of the college. She started off her career into media as a journalist, as a news presenter, and later on she started her own organization called Chai Pani. And Shruti is here with us today. Like I said, that a couple of weeks ago, a video went viral of a girl and her father talking about what happened with her and how her cousins morphed her pictures and blackmailed her, and how her father reacted to it in a very, very, very calm way. So today's discussion is going to be an impactful one and yet one of my favorites because like I said, we're going to talk about several topics which will also include feminism and equality. Right. So Shruti, your video went viral as all of us
Yes.
know. And Abhi, I think 1 week ago.
It's like yeah, 1.5 week or so.
Right.
Yeah.
And post that, another video went viral of a
Right.
girl who badly was beating up a cab driver.
Yes.
Who the cab driver is proved to be the innocent one.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that is what the media and the other police department has found out. Now, somewhere or the other, people have started questioning the feminists.
You know, people I think want a chance to bash feminism.
Alright.
Because the feminism is not rocket science. मतलब आपको कुछ कोई खास जड़ी बूटी नहीं खानी पड़ती है feminist बनने के लिए. All you have to do is, I believe in equal opportunity for everyone. I believe in equal right to live for everyone, right? Like, and imagine if this was not a girl, if this was a guy beating another guy, what would feminist haters talk about it? They'd be like, ये road rage है, right? Like what this girl did was unruly behavior. It was road rage, and it has nothing to do with feminism, right? But हमको ना मतलब it's like वो जैसे right wing left wing ideologies होती है वैसे ही मतलब this is like a feminist hater ideology, and every time something goes wrong like this and if a woman is involved in it and like, oh, where are all the feminists? In fact, you will see I was probably the third person, and the first video went viral and people started tagging me, oh, what do you have to say about it? The first reaction that came out of me was, okay, can somebody give me contact details of this guy, because all I knew that उसके ऊपर FIR हुआ था, and I was like, this guy should not bear the legal cost of it, and I was like, can somebody find this guy and can we do a fundraiser where we can support him for the legal cost, and can we at least get him a mobile phone? I didn't even know what organizations did he belong to or what was it. It was nothing about feminism. It was just it was insane, unacceptable, unruly behavior by, I would say, a delusional person who probably is also suffering from something or the other, because I've even seen her follow-up interviews, and it's insane the kind of things that she believed in.
And yet people started questioning feminism.
वो क्योंकि मौका चाहिए ना आपको कि अरे oh, where are all the feminists now? And that my first question was that, okay, what if this was not a woman and a man but two men?
Shruti, so you know there are a lot of people who have misconception about feminism, which includes women as well.
Right.
Right. So what is your definition of not just feminism but also equality?
See, the misconception that people have, you know, feminism को ना वो एक tag दे दिया गया है ना, that वो लाल बिंदी लगाकर and you know, like men haters. I'll say this again एक बार, yeah. सो फेमिनिज्म को ना वो एक टैग दे दिया गया है कि ओ लाइक शी हेट्स मेन एंड शी इज ऑलवेज गोइंग टू कीप फाइटिंग एंड वो लाल बिंदी लगा के एक्टिविस्ट टाइप का वो जो एक लुक है वो आपने एक क्रिएट कर दिया गया है एंड आई डोंट नो व्हाई वुड somebody do that and a lot of people shy away from calling themselves a feminist because they don't want to be judged
Right.
and a lot of times we want to be validated by others a lot, right? तो हमको लगता है कि अगर मैंने especially in front of men we are like if I say I'm a feminist maybe the men are not going to like me and I think that's where the problem starts, right? That one this need that हम for every woman, right? वो बचपन से हमारे अंदर डाल दिया that you always have to be liked by men, right? You have to be like the perfect gaze for them, you have to dress for them, you have to look good for them, and you know everything in our life revolves around how do we please men in our lives, right? So one is where the misconception begins with, like what actual definition, and it's not my definition of feminism, it's the dictionary definition of feminism, which is equal opportunity for everyone, right? And feminism as a movement started, so आज हम दोनों बैठकर बात नहीं कर सकते अगर इतने सालों से इतनी सारी औरतों ने हमारे लिए फेमिनिज्म के लिए लड़ाई नहीं की होती यार. There was a time when women had to pay a tax to be able to cover their breasts, right? And there have been women who have fought for things like that. There have been Savitribai Phule who has fought for women to go to the schools, right? And you cannot discredit their hard work for an entire gender, and that is what feminism is. Like हमारी लड़ाई equality की तो तब तो थी नहीं, हमारी लड़ाई तो तब थी कि बस let us live, like let us live the way we want, let us give us equal opportunity, give us equal rights to do things, and that is what the entire movement of feminism is about. And I wish we don't need feminism after a while. I wish there is actually an equal world at some point, but we are very 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 far away from that, yeah. And ऐसे टाइम पर you know when you confuse feminism with hating men, when you I don't know what's the word for it, where like hating men also has a word, like how you have misogyny, you also have that thing where you hate men, and feminism is never about hating men. It's men are irrelevant in the definition of feminism actually, like you know feminism is all about you give me the equal rights, you let me study, you let me live, you give me equal representation, you give me equal representation in your company boards, you give me equal representation in parliament. That is what feminism is about, and it's not even equality, it's like तुम मेरे रास्ते में मत आओ.
Right.
That is what feminism is.
When we talk about validation, I have seen your videos, and I was having a conversation with your dad yesterday that there are videos, even I as a content creator get a lot of criticism from people, from the audience, and being a girl, you know, it comes in a different way, it comes in your looks. I have put on a lot of weight, so I get comments based on my weight that, you know, oh, Krishna has put on weight and you don't look nice in your videos, and you have got criticism in a different way.
Yeah.
We've seen your videos. So how do you deal with criticism?
So see, initially it affects us, right? Like I would not lie saying कि हाँ मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, फर्क पड़ता है, पहले भी पड़ता था. For me, the criticism is more political now. It's more. I hardly get criticism about looks or anything because I think people know like she's hardly going to give a damn about that. I get criticism which is more political. Initially, it used to affect. Realize that people who criticize, it's more about them, right? Like अगर आपको criticize करने का आपको मैं नहीं पसंद आ रही is not my problem, right? आपको it is your problem to deal with. You go to therapy for it that you don't like my opinions, you don't like my views, and it's got nothing to do with me. And वो एक जब एक point आ जाता है ना where you actually start doing things that please you. After that, nothing really matters. Like I'm this person who does not even see the comment section. Like I will post things on social media, I turn off the notifications, I don't even go back to the videos to see what comments I'm getting, if there are hate comments, but you know, and eventually hate comments go down. But as a woman, you know, you get the kind of the funny comments that I get is आपने कपड़े repeat कर दिए, आपने इस वाले वीडियो में भी यही कपड़े पहने थे, इसमें भी ये पहने, अरे तो like do you say this to men? Like and how many clothes am I supposed to have? So and I think once you start owning it, once you start owning the way you are, it stops affecting you, and once it stops affecting you, they will stop because their whole agenda is to affect you.
Right.
And when you show them that okay, it does not matter to you, it does not affect you, I think they just stop.
Right.
Because I think like there are troll factories. I will give you this one instance, okay? COVID ke time par, the second wave, we were doing a lot of work, and I was also speaking in the media about the things that were going wrong in Goa. And like an entire army of trolls was unleashed, right? And when you are working so hard for something for getting nothing in return, और तब आपको ऐसे 100-200 अकाउंट्स आपको रोज आके ट्रोल कर रहे हैं, देयर आर फीमेल अकाउंट्स एंड मेल अकाउंट्स, एंड इट यूज्ड टू अफेक्ट मी. आई वाज लाइक आई एम डूइंग गुड वर्क, व्हाट प्रॉब्लम डू यू हैव विद मी? Until I realized after I filed an FIR and an investigation was done, तब पता चला it was just 4 men creating all these accounts, and I was like I am completely fine like creating a trouble for just 4 men. I was like मेरे को फर्क नहीं पड़ता if 4 men are hating on me. So it really just stops, and most of the time I think the criticism we get online is not even from real people. अगर तुम्हारे सामने आके किसी की बोलने की हिम्मत है तब तो जाके मैं मानूंगी that you really hate me, but sitting behind a computer screen it's really easy to comment something without even looking at your own accomplishments. So it's really got to do with their self-esteem and themselves.
Nothing with us.
No, nothing with us. And I feel really sorry for them. I wish like there was mental therapy was free in our country, so that these men who criticize and who troll on other at the expense of other people could go and access that facility. But unfortunately, mental health is quite expensive.
All right, Shruti. Now, coming to the video of yours, which went viral,
Yes.
which also had your dad in it, and it was something which was about your family as well.
Yes.
Because it was one of your cousins who
Hmm.
did that. So, how do you take that now, after growing up,
Hmm.
and how would you want other women who have faced similar kind of problems in their life?
Hmm.
How would you advise them to get out of something of the sort?
So it was a Twitter thread that I had written in May sometime, which went viral suddenly on Father's Day, and I wake up and like a lot of media publications had picked it up. I'll give a reference to people about what that was, what that incident was. That I was 16, 17-year-old. My cousins, one of my cousin and his wife, a newly married couple, they got married, and their family did not approve of them, so they were thrown out of the house. And my mother, being my mother, she was like, yeah, why don't you come and stay with us till things cool off, and then you guys can go back. So they came to our place, and it's your cousin, right? So you trust them, and it's your first cousin. And I gave my laptop to them to apply for jobs and create their resume, their CVs, everything. I would myself take them to give interviews. ये सब होते होते फिर 3-4 महीने निकल गए, जॉब मिल रहा है आपको, and you're not going back. And so my mother obviously, like, she was like, okay, like, you guys need to like mend things with your family and go back or move to another place, because now you guys are earning, and you can figure your life on your own. And suddenly they thought like, okay, the house is going to go. So so there's something called deep fake, right? Like so they created some images of me from my laptop. So because you have a lot of photos of me in my laptop,
Yeah.
you have my photos of my friends in my laptop, and everything used to be logged in at that time. Orkut हुआ करता था. So they picked up pictures from them, and like random men, okay, and they created, and these were boys, like not even men, I would say. उनके साथ में they created some really compromising pictures of me, and for somebody who does not understand technology, या जिसे deepfake के बारे में नहीं पता, they were very believable photos.
Yeah.
And I remember this one day, I'm coming back from school, and my mother's furious, and my father comes from the office, and this cousin and his wife, they are on the dinner table, and they are like, we found these pictures of her, and we think they are very problematic. And it started with the pretext of them being concerned about me. They were like, we are really concerned about her, and she's young, and she has such pictures with these boys. And I am just looking at those pictures, and you are 16, 17-year-old, and your cousin showing something, and they are so believable that you look at them and you are like, did I really do something? Like, how do I not remember about it? So this happened, and I'm just looking at those pictures, and my mom's furious, and she's crying, and I look at her and I'm like, Mummy, मैं नहीं हूँ, like, this is not me. And at that time I remember my father, he wouldn't have even looked at those pictures. He just held my hand and he was like, तू है तो भी क्या? Like, so what, even if it's you? And that suddenly took away the power from them, right? And now you realize the power dynamics is for them कि हम ये आपको photos दिखाएंगे, आपको फोटो दिखा रहे हैं, so now you are obligated to us that now you want us घर की बात घर के अंदर रहे, इसलिए आप हमको कभी घर से निकलने के लिए नहीं कहोगे. And like for something so petty, they did something like this, which is so criminal in nature. And my father at that time, he was like, even if it's you, so what? And I think that one incident, it kind of changed the way I look at life now, where see, for most of us, family का validation सबसे ज़्यादा important होता है, right? Like, at least for me, like, I don't care literally anybody what opinion other people have, as long as my parents are okay with it, I am fine, and be like, okay, I will fight whoever the hell I want to. So when he said this, he took away the power from them. The first thing that आप जिस चीज को power tool समझ रहे हो, वो actually power tool है ही नहीं है. The second thing, so after he said this, they were like, they just became furious because they did not expect this reaction, and suddenly they were like, for some reason कि जब इसकी शादी होगी तो हम इन photos के poster छपवाएंगे. And for some reason they thought कि किसी लड़की की शादी होना उसकी life का सबसे बड़ा moment होता है. And they thought like they could blackmail, and my father was like, जो हो सके उससे कर लेना. I am going to be little explicit where he said जो उखाड़ा जाए उखाड़ लेना. That's what he had said at that point in time, and he threw them out of the house. And I think that changed everything for me, because my father did not even go to the extent, he did not even entertain them to the extent of saying, okay, let me find out if they are real or not. He was like, even if it's real, not real, I don't care. My daughter is my daughter, and you can't blackmail me by showing anything like that. And after that, there was no conversation about it. So that gives you so much trust in yourself, and you know that, okay, even if one day you make a mistake, this family is going to stand by you. So my advice here is not for the girls, right? उन्होंने मेरे ऐसे photos बनाए, उसमें मेरी कोई गलती नहीं थी. My advice is for the parents. My advice is for the families, that you know, if something like this happens, and if you really truly want to raise a ferocious child, trust them and like give them unconditional support. जब हम बोलते हैं unconditional love, this is what unconditional love looks like. This is what unconditional support looks like. And 10 years later, when this video went viral, and I had tweeted, I didn't even think that, you know, it's going to become something. I just tweeted about it because वो time पर there was a environmentalist Disha Ravi जो छोटी सी लड़की थी, उसके deep fake में लोगों ने photos बनाकर viral किए थे, and I was like, okay, this has happened with me, and no girl should be put through this. Like, it is just wrong. And at that time, और हमेशा से क्या होता है ना, ये मेरे साथ, मैंने अपने स्कूल में मेरी जो फ्रेंड्स थी, लड़का आपके घर पे फोन करता है लैंडलाइन पे, या लड़का आपको फॉलो करते करते घर पे आता है, स्कूल जाना किसका बंद होता है, लड़की का बंद हो जाता है, राइट? एंड दिस इज सो प्रॉब्लमैटिक इन इटसेल्फ. लाइक आज उसने मेरे फोटोज ऐसे बनाए, तो डांट किसे पड़ेगी? मुझे पड़ेगी. जजमेंट किसे होगा? मेरा होगा. व्हाई शुड इट बी माय कंसर्न? लाइक, यू पनिश द पर्सन हु हैज डन दैट. एंड दैट्स व्हाट I want to say to the families कि अगर ऐसा कभी होता है, please fight for your child. Like, at the end of it, it's your child, and उसकी जिसमें गलती नहीं है, why are you punishing her for that? And because that's how normally the culture is, right? कि लड़की का नाम अब खराब हो गया, तो घर का नाम अब खराब हो गया, तो अब इसकी शादी कर दो. Like, how is that a solution to anything, right? And because this man is still out there troubling so many girls, and after this video went out, we realized that it was not just me. He has done this to like his own real sisters, and
did he give a reaction after your video?
Oh yes, it was hilarious, because nowhere did we reveal his identity, right? And he, from his own email ID, has written to the publication saying that the story is incomplete without me, and I'm a part of the story. So he's himself confessed like who he is, and we've still not given his identity anywhere. And he still has those photos, by the way. Like, his father called my mother saying he still has those photos. And the day they try to even leak it, right? Like, because today we have so many laws, today we have IT laws, real or not real, you just cannot blackmail anyone with anything like this. And, you know, one of the reasons a lot of women don't get into politics, a lot of women don't get into leadership positions, is because at some point or the other, we have been young and we have been stupid, and
you've done something
you might have done, not might have done, right? Like, but if men want to pull you down, the first thing they are going to do is attack your character, because हमने character को इतना value देके रखा है. Like, I'm like, how does it matter what I did when I was 15? How does it matter what I did at 17 with my own sexuality? Why is my sexuality my qualification for anything? Right? So, and that's how I think we usually pull women down, and I think what my father did at that point, and since then, you know, and that gave me the power कि कभी भी किसी भी लड़के ने मेरे साथ कुछ गलत किया है, I have told him first, and probably I would have taken the action and he would have come to know later about it, but he has been unconditionally supportive about it.
Right. What is your opinion on being an Indian? You know, it's very important for a girl or a boy as well to get married. And we all belong to the millennial generation. Marriage is not that important for us. And when we talk about, you know, being in live-in relationship or something of that sort, you know, the first reaction comes from the family.
Yeah.
So do you have a take on that?
You know, I tweeted about this where I was like, you know, marriages are more like this MLM scheme now. Like, अभी सब कर रहे हैं, इसके लिए हमको करना है, वैसा वाला हो गया है. I have got that pressure, but that was, I don't know, like it's been something, but my parents have stopped pressurizing me about it at all. मतलब अभी वो ऐसा हाँ थोड़ा snide remarks दे देंगे इधर उधर से कि हाँ सोचना चाहिए, because I am not a fan of marriage का institution. Like, I have hardly seen happy married people, by the way.
Right.
So maybe initially उनके कुछ साल अच्छे होते हैं, and I've seen a lot of hypocrisy in marriages in itself, right? कि आपका social media पे कुछ और life है और real life में कुछ और life है, but पहले के टाइम पे हुआ करता था ना, इट वाज अ माइलस्टोन कि आपने 10th किया, 12th किया, जॉब मिला, फिर कॉलेज किया, फिर जॉब मिला, उसके बाद का इमीडिएट नेक्स्ट स्टेप हैज टू बी गेटिंग मैरिड. एंड आई थिंक आवर जनरेशन हैज चेंज्ड दैट. लाइक वी हैव गोल्स, वी आर crazy, we are experimenting with new things, and I think because our parents never got that chance, like probably my mother would have done way better things if she got a chance back then, when if she was given a choice to get married or not get married, but for her it was, उनको मतलब बचपन से बताया ही गया है कि इसके बाद का immediate next step is for you to get married.
Right.
The other kind of things that I get, right, I'm 28 now, right? Okay. And for women it's usually said that 30 is your body clock ticking and you want to have babies. So I think our generation has also changed that. We don't want to have babies anymore, right? There are so many people who have taken a decision कि नहीं करना हमको बच्चा भाई, and it's outrageous for our parents to hear that. Like I remember I was never a fan of kids, okay, and I remember when I was probably 18 19 is when I told my parents ऐसे कि हाँ मुझे तो बच्चे नहीं करने, और तब उनको लगता था बचपन में बोल रही है. Now when I'm 28 I'm still saying I'm not going to make babies and they still think she's saying it मतलब बचपन में बोल रही है. And you know they'll also, like my mom would say हाँ ये बाहर मत बोलना किसी को, because then suddenly your prospects of getting married they narrow down, because the other family wants to have you like let you make babies and stuff like that, and they have those expectations. But I think our generation has changed that. Our girls of our generation have started owning things, because now we are not dependent on men anymore, right? Like probably the generation of our mothers and our grandmothers, they did not have the luxury of an opinion, a luxury of decision making on their own lives, because they were not independent. Like today I am independent, I can take my own decisions. You don't like me, I am not going to need you for one more day, I still have a house to go back to. Right? And this is one thing that I tell all my friends, because most of them have started getting married. I was like, please have some security before you also get married, right? Like I would never think of getting married if I don't have a house of my own. Like today if something happens, I need a house which is 1 hour away, 2 hour away. I can take a flight and go to my own house, not my parents' house, not husband's house, not husband's family house, my own house where I can go. Because usually आपको आपके parents बोलेंगे नहीं adjust करो, ये करो, वो करो. No, like sometimes I just don't want to, and sometimes and you know this threatens men. Like men suddenly feel कि अब उनका control जा रहा है हमारे ऊपर से, because उन्होंने बचपन से अपने पापाओं को, मम्मियों को control करते हुए देखा है, grandfathers को, grandmothers को control करते हुए देखा है, and suddenly they are like ये कौन सा नया प्राणी आ गया है who is not getting controlled by me. So I think, but that's changing in our generation. A lot of men are changing in our generation. A lot of men prefer independent people, and I think we have that luxury of not getting married. Like today, मम्मी पापा चलो फोर्स कर लेंगे, उससे ज्यादा क्या करेंगे? मतलब if I just say I'm not going to get married and I'm in my house in Goa, what are they going to do about it? So now I think if you become independent, you get that choice, and I think parents के लिए भी मतलब काफी नया है ये कि अरे 30 साल की उम्र तक आप शादी नहीं कर रहे या 40 साल की उम्र तक आप शादी नहीं कर रहे. But धीरे धीरे I think they are also trying to adjust. They are also trying to relearn new things. Live-in relationship is like a huge taboo, but it is such a logical thing to do. Like for me to get married to somebody, if I don't know how that person is like to live together, because see, like dating and living together are two really different things. मतलब dating में you are putting your best foot forward और आप तैयार होकर जा रहे हो, आप हमेशा आपका makeup is on and you are being very nice and tidy about it. And when you start living together is when you realize, okay, हाँ, like I don't like to share my room with anybody. I don't like to share my bed with anybody. So I would want you to live in another room. So those kind of things change, and I am a supporter of live-in relationship. If anybody wants to be if you want to get married, please travel together once, because that's when the real face of the person comes out. When you are traveling, and not a luxury travel, but like a backpacking travel, because तब जब frustrated होते हो ना तो आपकी real personality निकल के आती है. So one, always travel together before you get married. Go to therapy together before you get married, and probably have a live-in relationship for a while, because and it might not turn out the way you thought it would, and it should be completely fine.
Right.
But again socially ये होता है ना कि अरे अब लड़की किसी लड़के के साथ रह ली, अब उसको कौन accept करेगा? But I think that's completely changed for our generation. Like मतलब वो
We're okay with that.
वो कौन सी मूवी थी ना, डियर जिंदगी, जिसमें वो कहता
हाँ.
है कि आप जब फर्नीचर लेने जाते हो, आप सोफा लेने जाते हो, तो आप हर सोफा पे बैठ कर देखते हो कि आपके लिए कौन सा सोफा ठीक है. सो हाउ एम आई नॉट सपोज टू टेस्ट मैन बिफोर आई डिसाइड ओके दिस इज द मैन आई वांट टू लिव विद.
True.
Right? So I completely agree to that thing. Like it's the same for jobs, right?
Right.
Like unless I try different streams, how do I realize like this is the career I'm going to enjoy? So like especially my life, I've tried everything. Like I've done HR, I've done journalism, I've done accounts, I've done management. मैंने सब कुछ किया, फिर मुझे पता चला okay this is what gives me a kick. So I have
that's
sat
what you
on
said.
all the sofas and tested okay this is the right job
Right.
for me.
So at the end, Shruti, for me as an individual, throughout the conversation that we had,
Yeah.
what would be your one advice to me?
You. Oh, you've been amazing. But like we were talking about, you know, gaining weight and all of that. If you are okay with that, you know, there's a Brené Brown ka interview that I was hearing on belonging, right? When you accept yourself, when you feel that you belong to yourself, it really does not matter what others think about you. One, I don't think you are overweight at all. I don't think you are even medically overweight, by the way. So for anybody who is saying that, आई डोंट थिंक अगर वो इंसान तुम्हारे सामने खड़ा होगा उसकी हिम्मत होगी कुछ भी बोलने की. मतलब यू आर स्टनिंग एंड इवन इफ यू आर नॉट स्टनिंग द पर्सन वोंट हैव दो सॉर्ट ऑफ थिंग्स बिकॉज the kind of confidence they get behind a screen is very different than the kind of confidence they have in real life, and it's usually a paradox.
Right.
So do not you accept yourself ना. आपको पता है आप सही कर रहे हो, आपको पता है you are doing your best, you are living your best life. I think that should be more than enough, and do not let comments affect you at all, because everyone has an opinion, everyone has a comment to make, and I mean I'm not going to hear from a really ugly looking person on how ugly I look, because I'm like, you fix yourself first, like
Yeah.
rather than attacking me. So yeah, I mean, and my advice is just yeah, be independent, marry if you want to marry, don't not because everybody else is marrying, make kids if you want to make kids, not because it's the immediate next step to do, but
Right.
yeah, do whatever makes you happy. We have one life and it's a very short life now, so I'd rather be happy and live it the way I want.
Thank you so much, Shruti,
Yeah.
for joining us.
Thank you so much.
So this was Shruti Chaturvedi with us, and I don't really think that I need to give a long conclusion to this discussion. Also, the fact that this was one of my favorite discussions that I have done on Rashtra Nation Matters. So I really, would be very grateful to Shruti that she took out time for us.
Thank you.
And we hope that all of you would love this conversation and subscribe to our new channel, Rashtra Nation Matters. Thank you. Have a good day.